All right, welcome back. Wish TV medical reporter Dr. Mary Gillis joins us here on Midday, as she does Monday through Friday, talking more about COVID-19. And we're talking about some new stats that are out today.
Some new stats that are very recent. So last time we talked about this last week, we saw 19 states were seeing an uptick in coronavirus cases. We saw 13 that were seeing a decline, and about 18 were staying the same. Now we have 28 states that are seeing a decline.
That's great.
Good news.
Right.
However, 48 states now have lifted virus restrictions. So we have to keep pace and see what happens. Dr. Sanjay Gupta said this is going to come in waves, and we have to. I wish we could measure this in real time. We just can't. As we talked about, science lags behind.
Yeah. Georgia's kind of an interesting study here as far as the states, because they reopened sooner than everybody else.
They reopened sooner than everybody else, correct. So the data here, we have the top 3 that are seeing a sharp decline, and we have the top 3 that are seeing an increase. So let's talk about who is seeing a decline. Okay. New Jersey is great. They're seeing a decline. So we measure this in terms of what's called incidence rate. So per 100,000 people, as of the previous data, they were seeing 26 deaths per 100,000 people. Now they're seeing 15 per 100,000 people. And this is great for that tri-state area because they were hit the hardest along with New York and Connecticut. We're also seeing a drop in Idaho, so about 50%. And I just want to make sure I get this right. I'm sorry, Missouri was 35%, and then Idaho was also 35%. Okay. So this is good. In terms of the uptick, okay, we have South Dakota is increasing. 134%. However, we were talking about earlier, they had low rates to begin with.
Right, right.
So,
and there's more testing available as well. So
there's more testing available. There's sort of this and that. We need more tests. We need to understand really, are these accurate numbers? So that's kind of one thing that sort of, can put put this data.
So we got the list of states. How does Indiana rank right now?
Right now, Indiana, as of last week, was 15th in terms of COVID-related cases.
In new cases?
In new cases. Well ranked by cases, in overall cases.
Right.
But we did see today the health department came out with some news about
like
new
500
cases.
new cases or something like that?
About that, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Dr. Mary Gillis, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and see you back here tomorrow as well. All right, let's toss it out to Randy for a look at the